Thanks for coming out. My name is Morgan Timmis. I'm the city's Historic and Cultural Affairs Manager, and it's my great pleasure to produce this series every year. And I'm going to turn things around just a tiny bit, and in a minute let somebody else thank all of our sponsors who we're greatly indebted to, who help us bring this to you every year. But I'm just going to tell you about a few things that are coming up. Most of you all, I think, are familiar with the Youth Day Parade. Is everybody familiar with the Roswell Youth Day Parade that's been going on for 60-some years? It's next Saturday, and it's a fabulous thing for children to come and watch, and for families in general, and it's really a celebration of Roswell's youth. So if you're not familiar with it, it travels up Mimosa and then Canton Street and down Woodstock and ends with sort of a festival in Roswell Area Park. So I encourage you all to join us for the Youth Day Parade. And following that, then please join us over at Smith Plantation for Fall Farm Days. And that's a fun free event as well, with petting zoo and crafts and heritage crafts and all sorts of fun things for the kids as well. So 2 fun things for next Saturday. I also want to be sure you know about our exciting second annual Roswell Presents series. I mentioned it last month, and we have since had our first event, which was a concert with the Wood Brothers last Friday night at our Cultural Arts Center, and it was fabulous. And we had a fantastic turnout and a wonderful time, and I wish you had all been there. But you can have a chance to come to our next event as part of the series, which is coming up on October 9th. It is a contemporary dance piece presented by Project 7 Contemporary Dance called Equilibrium. And they're bringing in, I don't know how many of you are familiar with America's Favorite Dance Crew, but if you're probably 25 or younger, you know about dance crews, and they're bringing in Swagger Crew to be part of their show, and that's going to be a really fun event. And we're doing a drawing for 2 free tickets for that again tonight. So if you will go to the table in the back and sign up for our e-newsletter, which is a monthly e-newsletter that gives you details about all of our upcoming events, we'll do a drawing for the 2 free tickets at the end of the night. So now I'm going to introduce our programs coordinator, Brandy Bryant, to thank all our sponsors.
Hello, and thank you so much again for coming, and we just especially thank our sponsors. I'd like to list them by name. Dentistry for Children, Family Orthodontics, Spencer Pest Services, Hands-On Family Chiropractic, Scroggin & Company, and Harry's Farmer Market were our outreach partners. The media and music was the Roswell Neighbor, 97.1 FM The River, Aurora Cineplex, and Lee J. Howard Entertainment. The supporters were Atlanta Music Education Center and Charter, and the friends were Buddy Milton Allstate, the Chandlery, Kroger, and Master School of Music. So thank you again to our sponsors for supporting this event. And I'll introduce you to Lee J. Howard, producer of the event.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I really appreciate all of you being here tonight. I know there's an incredible amount of activities going on in the Atlanta and Roswell area. So I'm thrilled you're here, and so are the Lee Boys. The Lee Boys, I first heard them up at the Lee Festival in Black Mountain, North Carolina. If you've never been to the Lee Festival, thank you very much. You ought to go, but don't ever go when there's a concert in Roswell at Riverside Park. But I just loved them. They're one of a kind. Actually, there's 3 brothers in the group, so maybe they're 3 of a kind, but they're just amazing. For those of you who've heard them before, I know you're excited to be here, and for those of you who haven't, you're going to have an amazing experience. There's a full biography of them in the program. You might want to read it. It's really cool. And that's it. Have a great time, ladies and gentlemen. The Lee Boys.
How you guys feeling out there? Come on. Listen, we come to celebrate and have a good time. Anybody feel like celebrating tonight? Come on.
We want to hear y'all.